guys, and welcome to my channel. So I'm back. I grew fond of Toke Makinwa after the AMVCA and also her interview with Tacha, which I found very, very insightful. So I decided to follow her interviews, her live videos and what have you, and I feel she's real. She gives good advice, and at the age of 35 she's built something for herself. She gives good advice, and I chanced on her live video, and I feel like you would learn a thing or two from it because I did learn something. I enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and of course share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Talk Up Moment. We're live. We're supposed to go live at 4 o'clock. I hope you guys are ready and are half as excited as I am. I must be honest, today was quite a struggle, guys. I woke up this morning feeling really exhausted. I've been working out every day this week, and I think the muscles in my body just sort of gave me boots this morning on the bed, like, where do you think you're going? So I couldn't really get out of bed on time, and getting my makeup done was such a struggle today, but I couldn't fail you guys. So I thought I must be here so we can do what we love to do best on a Wednesday. How are you, my lovely people? How are you guys handling the extra 14 days that we have been giving? It's going to be a very interactive session today. I had all these amazing plans laid out for the vlog today, but let's just say I'm kind of just moving around in slow-mo. So I want to get to know you guys a little bit more. I'm going to randomly be picking up phone calls. If you're online, send me a request so I can chat with you real quick. You can absolutely ask me anything you want, and I promise to be as honest as possible, as honest as I can be, if you know what I mean. So yeah, feel free to come online, and don't worry, I don't have corona, guys, so calm down. Yeah, I think I just probably had my eyes a bit watery because I had to do the strip lash, and you guys know how uncomfortable the lashes are from Toke Makinwa Beauty, by the way, guys. So I'm getting really good at doing this my makeup thing. I think I want a glass of wine before I get to your phone calls. But if you're around, say hi so I can say hi to you back in the comment section. Thank you so much. Fabrics by Tees, I see you. Hi, how are you? I can't really see, so I'll check out the request now. Can we video chat? Why are you trying to go Ike or Bona on my live? Who is this Believe with the Nigerian flag? Hi, how are you? I absolutely adore Ike, by the way. I think he's so stubborn, and I love the fact that he keeps doing it. It's absolutely incredible. Howdy to you. Okay, so I'm gonna check out who's online, and then we can sort of chat, and you guys can ask me absolutely anything. Today I really just wanted to just connect with you guys. Unfortunately and fortunately, the live is where we're going to be doing the vlog for now, because I just can't, like, my production crew can't get here. I'm so lazy. Do you guys remember the days when I used to shoot the vlog on my laptop by myself, edit by myself, and post by myself? I'm just not feeling very gingered. Like, I hated editing. Like, it's not my thing. So maybe next week I'm unfortunately, guys, this is how we're going to run the vlog, and it also helps me get close to you, if you know what I mean. So we can be close to each other like this. I'm gonna check out who's online, and you guys can ask me absolutely anything. Today what I really wanted to talk about is, I know how lonely this period can get. I know how, because you're locked up at home, and you've tried the sleeping thing, you've tried watching movies, series, you've tried chatting with all your friends, and all of a sudden, loneliness can be a real thing, and you now want to start thinking about situations that you left for a reason, and all of a sudden they kind of look attractive to you. I am here as your constant conscience to tell you to stop fooling that man or that woman. They are ex for a reason. They left your life, and the lockdown is not going to make you start feeling like that bad situation is the only situation out there for you. Okay, ladies, guys, don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. If your ex calls, send it to voicemail. It has nothing new to say. You know that song, heard it all before. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's exactly the attitude you should have, because some of us will now start entertaining some unnecessary situation. Do you know what I mean? All because you're bored. Like, not because of boredom. You now start listening to someone that you know ordinarily has nothing exciting to offer you. And for the person who's saying people change, I get it. Yeah, people can change, but let them change for themselves. All right, stop telling yourself things to make you feel happy or make you feel comfortable in that crazy situation. She said, ask her questions and not ask for something. Oh, well, if you ask me for something, if I got it, maybe I could give it. Someone said congy situation. I know, like, listen, everybody's horny, okay? So that doesn't mean you should now start acting stupid, right? If it's a done situation, let it be done, okay? I'm not saying be mean. I'm saying that always remember, like, forgive people, but don't ever forget what they did to you. Okay, forgive and forget, I get it, but forgive them, but don't ever forget the reason why they're in that naughty corner in the first place. Because I feel like sometimes, because we want to be like Jesus, and we want to be like so upright, we want to be like, oh, I forgive him, then you now start playing until the dog bites you again. Then, you know, you're stuck in that crazy situation and you're wondering how you got there. So this is just a friendly advice to you. Please don't let loneliness drive you to that dark place or that situation, relationship, you know, even business deal that you know has nothing good for you. Like, let your brain function even when you feel lonely. And loneliness is a feeling, it's an emotion, guys. If you're lonely 1 minute doesn't mean that, you know, the next minute you would always be lonely. You have to occupy your time. Always think about, you know, the reason why those people are where they are. Do you know what I mean? Like, the reason why you sort of cut ties with certain people. I know how it seems like someone is like, oh, the world is coming to an end, so that means you should now go and put your hand inside fire because the world is coming to an end. Trust me, those who know your mumu button, they know how to press it to get you to act stupid again. And if you act stupid, it's on you. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the phone and see who is right there. Let's see who we can talk to. I'm just gonna pick randomly, guys. So if I call you, let's chit chat, right? Let's see who this is. Mini Manimo. Father had a donkey. What's that thing? Mini Manimo. Oh, I don't remember. Chai. And I didn't go to, I went to a good primary school, guys. So please, I'm just looking for someone to pick. Any mini manimo. Father has a something, daddy, any mini manimo. So you are out of the game. Let's do this. Let's call this person and see. You got 2 minutes to ask me absolutely anything. Someone said I should speak Yoruba. Uni. Oh, that person's not answering me. I'm calling you. You requested for me to call you. And you have the nerve not to pick up my call. I'm just going to... Hi. I can hardly hear you.
I hope you can see me.
I can't see you. It's a bit dark.
That's okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine.
I can
How's
hardly see you. The
everything? You're
network is
looking
great.
good.
I can't hear you. You know what?
Please, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but the line is breaking,
You
so I
look
can't
good.
really hear you. Do you know what I mean? Hi, I
What you
cannot
say?
really hear you. Guys, we know how this is. Like, sometimes the network is a bit crazy. You might have to move around your house to sort of find the perfect network. Let me see. Call someone else. Okay, please pick me. That would really mean... the thing is, it's so confusing. I'm trying to be a pro at this thing, but it's not quite working. Let's see. Okay, let me try this person. Anybody home? Hi. Okay.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Auntie Toke.
You can just call me TM. Leave that auntie bit out of it. How
Oh,
are you?
sorry, TM.
That's okay, my love.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my love. How are you doing? How are you
I'm
handling
very well,
it?
thank you. Can
So
you
what are
hear
you
me?
doing? I can hear you. What are you doing this period?
Oh,
What are you doing?
I've just been at home seeing movies.
What was the last movie you watched?
What's the name of this movie? Step Up Revolution.
I
Yeah.
don't think I've seen that one. All right, so you've got two minutes to ask me any question you want.
Okay, yeah, I saw one of your vlogs, yeah,
Okay.
and I had a question from
Okay.
that vlog
Okay.
rather, sorry. So yeah, there's this guy, yeah. It's sister to sister talk right now. So there's
Okay,
this
so let's
guy
hear
here.
it. Yes. You like the guy?
Yeah, like really, 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 yeah. But we don't we don't talk because I really don't have anything to. I don't know what to tell him. Do you get?
Why? So you gotta be confident.
Like
What's
I
the
don't
worst
know
thing
what
that
to
can
tell.
happen? Are
Tell
you
me no.
crying?
No, I'm not crying.
Okay.
I'm not crying.
So
I'm
what's the
crying on
worst
your
thing that
birth.
can happen? Okay, let's look at it this way. You like this guy. Do you think he likes you?
Yeah.
So what do you guys talk about? Like why are you finding it very difficult to talk to him?
We just talk random talk like how are you? How are you? Kind of talk.
So he
I
hasn't
like
get asked you out. And you want him to ask you out. Okay, I get you now. Okay, but you gotta just find out if he has a girl.
He
Because we don't
doesn't.
want to
I
be
know he
like,
doesn't.
you know what I mean? We don't want to be like snatching him from his girlfriend or
No, he doesn't.
anything.
He doesn't have. He
Even
doesn't
if,
have.
okay, so why do you think he hasn't asked you out? Like, what do you guys talk about?
We talk just random gist. Just random gist. How are you? How is your family? What's been going on in your life?
Let me
Just
tell you the thing
random
is,
gist.
sometimes there's certain guys that are shy. And a shy guy
Right?
doesn't necessarily mean, a bad situation. It just means that maybe he's not also sure what your situation is. Do you know what I mean? Like, how long have you guys been talking for?
For like 3 years.
Oh boy, he might not be into you, girl. 3 years and he hasn't said anything to you, girl. 3 years and he hasn't even told you I like you.
No, he has said he likes me, yeah. But
Okay.
it's not it's not a defined relationship. Let me put it like that. Do you get?
Yeah,
It's
but
like
then
I
you
just
have a right. You have a
rigmarole.
right to. You have a right to be like, we've been talking for 3 years. Let me tell you a secret. This is how you're gonna do it. Yeah, you can be like, oh, I enjoy talking to you. I think you're amazing and all of that. And we've been talking for 3 years. And sometimes I feel like this is it. Other times I'm not quite sure. And there's somebody else who is really liking me, and I just want to know,
What's
babe,
up?
what's up? So he will let you know in that moment. Tio Bajel, move on. 3 years.
Thank
Bajel. Good luck with the relationship.
you.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Love
I
you.
love
All right,
you.
no worries. Bye.
Bye.
Sheesh, 3 years is lots of time. Like, how somebody can be talking to you for 3 years and not say anything? That's a bit strange. Okay, feel free to call me, guys. Let's not make this all about relationships alone. I love your relationships questions. Please don't get me wrong, but you can ask me other things. Yeah, Tanya. Okay, I'm going to call Tanya and I'm going to ask Tanya that question because we have to talk about this. Tanya is married, so maybe she might know one or two things that I don't know. Do you know what I mean? And of course, Immortalize in the building as well. Real almost sexy. Hey,
Hey girl.
I feel like we're increasing. I miss you. Oh my god.
I'm over it. I'm over
Girl, look how fresh your skin is, bitch. Like, what are you using? Is this happiness? Peace and joy.
it. It's peace and joy, but this time I have nothing better to do. I do my 7-step skincare routine in the morning and in the evening because I have
Girl, you look like you are dipped in glow. So someone just asked me, and I'm gonna ask you because I know you're
Okay.
married and shit. So I'm not. I mean, I was married. I'm not married
Right.
anymore. So I don't know if my advice is rusty. So this guy has been talking to her for 3 years, and in that 3 years, she's not quite sure what the situation is. Now, if I wanted to be gangster talks, I'm gonna be like, in 3 years, he hasn't told you. I mean, she said he has said he likes her, but they just talk normally, and she doesn't know
Right.
if like it's going anywhere. Like, I'm not a fan of girls asking guys where are we going, because I feel like if the guy hasn't told you in 3 years, then you guys are not going anywhere. But I don't want to be gangster. So I mean, you're
Right.
married, so I want to know if it's. I mean, what should she do? It's been 3 years.
He's not NC, babe. He's not. It does not take a nigga 3 years.
No, but she says that he said he's into her, but he's
No,
not
babe.
really getting
No,
what she wants to
no,
hear.
he's not into her. Let me tell you something. A guy is more straightforward than a woman, right?
I think so
If a
too.
guy likes you, he likes you. There's no, it takes him 5 minutes, not 3. So he's just stringing her along. Maybe she's like a really nice girl and a really good girl, and he's like, you know what? Let me keep this one on the side in case my others don't work out.
No,
or
but I
this is
told
my
her, I asked
backup
her, I
plan.
said, do you know if he has a girl? She said no, that she's sure he doesn't have a girl. But you know,
Does
there's
she
some
like
shy
him?
guys who might also be intimidated. She likes him, but she wants him to sort of
So maybe
put the
she should
right
try telling. I'm not really a fan. I don't like
Me
reality
too,
TV.
because I don't like that whole, where are we going? Ah, give me a man. I'm like, it will me. Ask you. Where are we
Yeah.
going?
But I mean, she should be able to tell from signs. Like, does he make the effort to make her feel special? Like, does he want to take her out? Does he ask her about her day? You
He
know,
said
does
they
he
only
do
talk on the
things?
phone, and all he just says is, how are you? Like, they just catch up on the phone.
That's not your nigga, but come on, stop it. Nah, that's not your.
No, that
I felt the most comfortable
ooh, that's nice.
around. Like, you know, when you're just yourself.
Mm. But you see, there's some guys that I feel comfortable. Right.
Like, when I say comfort, it's not just, oh, I feel comfortable being myself. It's like, I feel comfortable. Like, I'm not worried about anything. I know I'm always going to be taken care of. I know he would go the extra mile for me to make sure I'm good. Like, in every sense of the word, comfort.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So everything good?
Everything is good. Your people said 2 minutes have passed, but I've not asked you any questions. We're not supposed to ask you questions. Let me read a question for you. Let me look for it.
You want to ask me a question?
Yes, now this is no question and answer.
Okay, so what question do you want to ask me? Tanya, you know everything about me, bitch. Like, what, are you crazy? But then, go ahead. Tanya, let me tell you guys about Tanya and I's relationship. When we go out, we don't like to sit together. Tanya and I, disaster, it's a crazy recipe. Like, I can't gossip with her. I can't say, sit down, man. Tanya will be like, where, who, how? And then we'll all get into trouble. So, yeah, so I'm afraid of the questions you're about to ask me. But ask me, what question do you want to ask?
I'm going to read one of your questions. Let me do that so that I'm not. Let me see. Sorry, I'm scrolling up. What is it? I'm not asking questions, though.
Girl, so you just ask me what you want to know, bitch.
I know everything I need to know, babe.
All right. Listen. Now back to that. So someone asked, and it was a legit question that, you know, her vagina was smelling funky, and she wanted to know if the vagina has a smell. And I said, I think the vagina it shouldn't have an odor. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's that metallic, it's just that normal, like, metallic. It's not a smell because it's like us. Do you know what I mean? And I said, you know, you shouldn't have an odor. You shouldn't smell. But I was having pineapple juice. So I was like, well, mine smells like pineapple and cranberry juice. It doesn't mean like
pineapple girl.
It doesn't mean that. Listen, boo. It doesn't mean that if you put your head inside my vagina. Sorry, I was so graphic, but it doesn't mean that you'd smell pineapple. It just means that, you know, you shouldn't have a smell. If yours smells, then this, by the way, where are the guys? The guys should call so we can ask them questions as well. Sorry guys, I have to squint because my sight is again, just to say, your vagina shouldn't smell. You know, if it does smell, then you should see a gynecologist as soon as possible. Okay, so when I say that, you know, because I was drinking pineapple, that was the only thing that was in my hand. Right, so feel free to ask your question. I hope the lady who had man problems, I hope you sort of heard Tanya's response as well. As I said, I might not know it all. you know, which is why I leave it open for you to. I don't want to be gangster, because gangster talk sometimes is hardcore. So I'm gonna check who else is on the line who I can call, and we can sort of chit chat. Let's see. I know Omotola was online with us a little bit back. I'm looking for her now. I can't find her. I'm sure Omotola ran away because she probably. Let me guys tell you something about Omotola. And she's like big sis. Like half the things we say on this vlog. If she was in this, why do you? Every time she sees me in public, she's always trying to either adjust my top, my skirt, or something. Because she has that big sis thing going on. All right, so let's call somebody else. Let's see, who is on the line. And then guys, please, just make your questions brief so we can sort of get through all the questions that we can. You guys really make me feel better. Like I was in so much pain. That's a guy. Hi.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, how are you? Oh, how's it going?
I'm good.
So how
I'm good.
are you handling this lockdown period? What are you doing?
Man, I'm just good. I just went to my family house, so nothing serious.
Watching TV, chilling.
I mean, family house. I don't really.
Okay.
It's been kind of boring anyway.
All right. Where's your girlfriend?
Oh, she's good. She's good.
I like that you had a moment. You first wanted to say, should I admit on this live? So all the other girls you're talking to will leave you.
No, I'm proud of her. I'm so proud of her.
Really? How long have you guys been dating?
We started early this year.
Early this year. Okay, so how's the relationship
Yeah.
been? Are you a good guy?
Yeah, very good.
Sean told you.
Yeah, I'm a good guy.
Are you sure? All right, do you have any questions for me? Okay. Oh, as long as you're trying, I think that's good. I think a girl can work with that. So what do you want to ask me? The line is breaking. I can. Ladies, do you hear? At least he's a good guy, and as long as the guy is trying, I think we can give them. Is he? E for effort, Tabby. Okay, feel free to call in and let me know what you guys are up to, and if you guys want to ask me a question. Bob Risky, guys, I love Bob Risky. Should we call Bob Risky? Let's see if it's online. I love Bob Risky. He makes me laugh all the time. So let me call Bob Risky and see. I saw him a minute ago online, but I can't see him anymore. Bob Risky, if you're here, let's give you a call. Toke, I want your bag. Oh yeah, you can order online. Go to www.tokemakinwaluxury.com. Unfortunately, with all the craziness that is going on right now, shipping around the world has been a bit of an issue for us because DHL is a partner. We do have them take care of all the shipping because we do trust them. And then recently, it's now become a bit of a, everybody's feeling this thing, just so you know, but we're all trying to make a better day. So guys, feel free, ask me any. We still have some time, right? So please, what's this? Shout out for you, for my friend. Shout out to you. I can see you too. What's this? Do I have my lip gloss in stores? No, unfortunately, you have to order on our website as well. I'm trying to become a billionaire with this online thing, guys. I just don't want the stress of having stores yet. Feel free to go to www.tokemakinwabeauty.com and order. I'm wearing my lip gloss. I'm wearing my eyelashes as well. And feel free to order it, okay? Thank you very much. What are the things, what do you guys want to know? Toke, what are the tips to add value to yourself apart from going to school? Like, what are the things to do to add to my glow up? That's a very important question. I was on a live yesterday and I did share that everyone, the most important journey you can ever go on, I think, in life is, finding yourself, discovering yourself, finding what works for you, finding what truly makes you happy. Why does this always happen to me all the time? Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, just collect it. I'll send someone. Thanks, bye. Sorry, guys. Yeah. What was I saying? So yeah, that's funny. That's so embarrassing. I'm sorry. Let me put the phone off the hook. It's an intercom. There's clearly something going on. Right. Hold on. Miss Dooney, please, can you pick up what they brought for us? Sorry, guys. This is absolutely so ratchet. Miss Dooney, they delivered something to the gates. Please, can you collect it? Okay, thank you. Right, guys. What's my major turn off? Yeah. So I'm saying that I think the most important journey you can ever get on is your journey to self-discovery, trying to sort of find who you are, what works for you, and don't. When I say this, I also have to say, please don't pressure yourselves, because it's very important that you understand that life happens in phases and stages, and sometimes we get so caught up in one phase, so obsessing about all the things that are not happening for us in this phase, that we think that it's our reality, which is it. Everyone's on a journey, and with your glow up, as you rightfully asked, if you leave yourself to time doing what you love, focusing on your dreams, I really think that the glow up will begin from inside. That's the best glow up that can ever happen, the one that comes from within, where you just feel like you're on it. Try out different things, be young when you're supposed to be young. Dates, guys, we're not going to live forever. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't obsess about so many things. Just do it afraid, do it weary, but just do it. Okay, so my name is Tapiwa. I love you. Oh, hi, Tapiwa. I just love you and the way you carry yourself. Thank you very much, Dr. Makinwa. I see you. Midday, I see you as well. So yeah, I hope that has answered your question. Just find the things you love to do, spend time doing those things you love, and things will definitely work out. How do you make your relationship work with someone you meet on social media? See, at least you're meeting. Let me just be honest with you. That social media relationship thing, I'm still very old-fashioned, and I know I should let go of my old-fashioned beliefs in terms of people I've met on social media and they've run off to like the happy place and happy moon and they're living forever happy. But I feel like I don't necessarily enjoy meeting people via social media, because I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. If you meet on social media, try and if the person if it's a long-term relationship, like long distance relationship, now I understand that you guys might need to communicate more online. Everything has to be done by a phone or what of that. But if you guys sort of live in the same city, it's okay if someone sort of approached you on social media, but try and find out about the person off social media. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Someone says, how do I achieve your level of discipline in keeping fit and consistency in your career? Oh, thank you. So keeping fit is still a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. I woke up this morning and I didn't feel like working out, because I've been working out every single day, guys, every day. So for me, it was one of those days where I just thought my muscles are tired and I need to rest. I think also with my career is being teachable is very important. I feel like people need to preach being teachable more. If you feel you know everything, then there's nothing else for you to learn. Do you know what I mean? So I learn from everyone. I learn from situations. I learn from circumstances. I learn from business deals that went bad. I learn from people who fucked me up and who screwed me over. I stopped woe is me, and I started searching for lessons in every single situation that has happened in my life. Sometimes it's just bad things happen so that you can learn to conduct yourself better in the future. Sometimes business wouldn't work out at the first time because you need to apply yourself more. Just stop feeling like life is against you, I guess, is the message I'm trying to pass on to you. So I learn with every curve, from people. When people come into your life for a season, if their season is up, let them go. Do you know what I mean? But then take the lessons, because I think that's what will help you stay in business for a very long time. Look at Eminem, for instance. Every time I see Eminem, he raps like he's still trying to get a record deal. He's fucking Eminem. But the hustle, Kobe Bryant was like that. The Mamba mentality was about applying yourself. You don't finish when you're tired. You finish when you're done. And just applying yourself, learning, being teachable, learning that you can learn a new skill. You can learn how to cook. You can learn how to drive. You can learn how to play the piano. So if your heart is open to learning, you would go very far. I think so. You see, I don't like when we sound so technical, because that's not how we are on the vlog. But I appreciate the questions, guys. Keep them coming. I love you too. So I'm going to try and call someone else again. and see who is on the line. And then you guys just, you know, make this interactive session very fun. Make it interesting, guys. Do you practice what you preach? What's this? If so, how often? See, everybody tries, you know, everyone tries. Sometimes when you're preaching, as you say, you're preaching to yourself as well. Sometimes you speak about a situation and you're also advising yourself. So no one is perfect. I make mistakes. I still definitely make mistakes, and I'm going to make more mistakes. And I'm not trying to be perfect because I enjoy my mistakes and I want to make them in peace. Do you know what I mean? I want to fuck up and be like, that was a fuck up. If things are going so smooth sometimes, you forget how to be human. So the little bits of the little moments where we err and where things don't go as we plan, it's learning curves and taking you back to the drawing board to get better at what you can potentially be. Okay? So about practicing what I preach, I'm trying, like you and I. Okay? Feel free to ask anything you guys want to ask. Let me know what you guys are doing in this time. Also, I'm going to try and call somebody else again to see who is on the line. I see my nickname. There's someone who sounds like me, so I'm gonna call the person. TM Search Intelligence. Sometimes I talk out for my ass. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Back. I had to come outside.
Oh, really? How are you?
I'm fine.
How are you enjoying this lockdown period or lock-in period?
I'm managing. How you doing?
I'm okay. Thank you for asking how I'm doing. That's nice. That's kind. All right, do you have a question for me?
No, I just joined the call because I admire you and you're someone I look up to.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a lovely
Okay, I'm
afternoon.
fine.
I'm okay. I'm all right. Trying to, you know, stay positive. Trying to keep our minds active and, you know, just literally stay healthy in this time. Okay?
Yeah, I really appreciate your advice.
Thank you. All right. I appreciate you calling in as well. Right, so I'm going to get on because a lot of people are asking more questions and we can, you know, chit chat more. Bye.
Bye.
People are sweet. People are actually kind. That's nice. You see, that's nice. Where are you from? I'm from Ondo State. Ondo State, Idore to be precise. I'm from Idore local government area. Ondo State, that's where I'm from. I love you. You're a kind of person. Thank you. Okay, guys, I can see you guys don't really have any questions to ask. I will appreciate it. I would like to thank you guys for tuning in. What's my favorite cocktail? Porn Star Martini. Because I'm a porn star. Yeah, I love it. I do. I love a porn star martini. I like passion fruit, so anything that I can dip that in, I think is fabulous. What else? Let me see. How old am I? I was born on the 3rd of November, 1984. DME, I'm going to call you because I actually want to ask a guy's perspective of certain things. So, yes, it's nice that as a guy, you can call in. So it's not like I'm just dishing out advice. So I was like, call me, please. I have a question. Feel free to ask. DME, please don't ask any stupid question because Mama cuts for you. Wow, shock. Kilo mean by the question you just asked me. How are you?
I want to be a celebrity like you.
That's my response.
No, but I'm for real. Like, how do you build such a strong brand and remain consistent over the years? I'm talking, this is 10 years at the minimum.
That's kind. Oh my God, you're gonna make me cry.
It's a question.
Then I'm about to answer. I think when I started off, first to start with, there was, and I like to be honest, I didn't have this magical plan. It wasn't like I set out to become a celebrity or I sat there and told myself today. I was in banking. I worked in 2 banks. I had my first radio job when I was 19, going on 20. It was a prior test. It was just I went somewhere, someone heard me speak. Shout out to Wale Ewedeni. And he's like, there's this program they're putting together for the youth. It was to sort of talk about peer pressure, sex, drugs, rock and roll. And myself, Tosin Bokno, I can't remember the other 2 guys. One is late now, actually. I think the three other people that we had that job are all late. Quite tragic.
Wow.
And so that's why I met Tosin Bokno. That was the very first time I met Tosin. We worked together then. And then Of course, I went on to uni. She followed on through. She, powered through the entertainment industry, and she was obviously built a brand even before I knew what a brand was. For me, I think I took. I'm a firm believer of taking a chance, even if it doesn't work. I want to always look back on my life and feel like at least I tried. Like I'm not afraid of failure. Do you know what I mean? So I'm okay to try something and it doesn't work, and I'm not going to run into hiding. It didn't work. It didn't work. No need. Do you understand? And I can apply myself to reasons why it didn't work and how I can do it again to make it work. So I think one of the key things I've learned on this journey, as I said to you, I didn't have a plan. It wasn't like I had this 10-point agenda where I thought in this year you do this, in that year you do this. I just kept taking chance. Like I'll take an opportunity at vlogging. People will be like, what's she even doing? I can't watch her vlog. She's just chatting rubbish. This, did this. But then I was deaf to the world and I awake to my dreams. I knew what I wanted for myself. I just knew that I was hard-headed. I was strong-headed about things that I was and I am passionate about. And you know me, that's how I am. So if I'm passionate about something and people, I am strong-headed. And I would rather do it and find out at the end that it wasn't worth my while than to sit back and be one of those people who look back on life and think, if only I did that, who knows where I'd be right now. So I think for me it was important to, as I said, remain teachable. I've tried so many things that did not work. I've walked into doors. I've had, things turn out great. I've had things turn out not so great, but I'm hopeful to the times. You have to evolve. I think the phone call went over, but I hope you guys can sort of hear what I'm saying. So consistency, I think, comes from, you might not be the most talented individual in the room, but if you're the individual that applies himself or herself, talents can't beat consistency as far as I'm concerned. If you have so many talented people who don't apply themselves and all they are talented, and then you find other people who people say they don't have any talent, but they've been able to turn 2 to 4 and 4 to 8. Do you know what I mean? Hi, Toke. Is it normal to feel uncomfortable among friends? I think it is, but then it depends on the way you use the word friends, because guys, at this point in your life, you need to be able to know who is a friend and who is a foe. And if your friends make you feel uncomfortable, then maybe they are not friends. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that you have to be 100 all the time. I'm saying that if these people, over the years, I've had to define what is called friendship. And this doesn't mean that, everybody in your life is a friend. You put your friends in boxes or put people in boxes and label those boxes. Do you know what I mean? So if this is a friend for gossiping, I know that every time we speak, all we do is catch up on tea. You're valuable. You're useful. Do you know what I mean? If this is a friend for prayer points, I know that shit is about to go down and I call this person and we'll pray together and agree together. If this is a friend for follow me to this party, I have those kind. So if you feel uncomfortable around your friends, you might want to define those friendships, because you should feel at ease with people that you call friends, if you know what I mean. So, and that doesn't mean you cut everybody off or you start fighting people. It just means that, we're too grown to be getting into such crazy situations. My TikTok game is on fire. Guys, I think I'm just crazy, to be honest. Hi, Andrea! My manager is in the building. Andrea is always watching so I don't say something. Toke is such a pen name. What would you name your daughter? Toke? Okay. Guys, I really want to have a daughter. I'm not even going to lie. Today when I was in the shower, I had that epiphany that I had this fabulous picture of me and my daughter. And if I have a daughter, what am I going to name her? I have like names that I have kept in. I think the best name that jumps at me right now is, oh gosh, how can I forget this? I know the meaning. It means the Lord has made room for me. I would remember before we finish. So another name that I like, I think after my late mom, of course, I like Modupe because that's what my late mom was called. I like Isabella as well. But then I guess maybe how I feel when pregnancy comes, I can decide. But Lord, please send me a girl. I really want a girl. DM me, you think is better down. DM me, you think is better down. Everything here, I can't see. Have you always been an eloquent speaker? No, actually. I used to be very shy. I'm still shy sometimes. People don't know that side of me, but my real friends, like if you ask Tanya, people that know me know that I'm shy. It's just that there's this spirits inside of me. This spirits is what you're talking to right now. This is not the real me. Like, honestly, no, guys. You know, I ended up over the years, I've been on so many trainings. Again, as I said, remain teachable. So I have definitely been on trainings with the BBC. You know, I read books. I learn my pronunciations because I'm on the radio and I don't want to be calling something what is not. Do you know what I mean? So remain teachable. So I haven't always been this eloquent. I am actually shy, you know. I think when people get to know me, that's the first thing they say. Like, they're like, you know, you're so shy. And I'm like, yes, I am. But there's a spirit that comes upon me that makes me act the fool sometimes. So I hope that answers your question. TM, please call me from Canada. Okay, I'll look out for you so we can talk about what's this new customer for you. What are you offering me for the first time? What do you want? What are you saying? Oh my god, the comment section is wow, dude. Let me see. I can't find you. How old? How old? My friend Lona. If Lona is on board, I'm going to call Lona because I love her. Lona is my South African connect. I love South African people, guys. All my South African friends have been so amazing. I can't even tell you guys how amazing. God has given me sisters in different countries, my Ghanaian friends as well. You know, I just like African women who are always supportive, who are always ready to sort of open the door for other women to come in, if you know what I mean, because I think that's very, very, very important. So I can't find Lona, and I can't find that person who is from Canada. Feel free to comment again. I can't really see you. Guys, let me see what else has been asked. Can you give us a house tour? You guys keep asking for a house tour. I'm shy. Do you not understand? What do you guys want me to show you? What do you want to see? I can guess my closet. What else you guys want to see? Someone's been calling me. Who is that? I love you too. Thank you so much. So if you guys don't have any questions, I really just hope you guys are keeping safe. How do you learn new dictions and speak fluently? Again, as I said, you know, there's always trainings that are available. I have been on a couple of BBC trainings. Speak Right, Sound Right. You guys check them out on Instagram as well. They are absolutely incredible. If you want to learn how to speak right, sound right, if you want to be fluent in presentations, and you know, just be an eloquent speaker, you should definitely try Speak Right, Sound Right. They helped me. I'm not ashamed to admit they did. I went through the courses. It was a lot, but it's good. What happened to Beauty by Team? We're coming back. We're rebranding, guys. I want to chat with you live. I'm your biggest fan. I'm trying to find you, but there's so many people that I don't know who is writing what. Can I be your friend? I'm sure we're friends. What else? You guys are really asking for this house tour. Hey God, guys, I'm shy. Maybe one day I'll have the nerve to actually do it, but I'm really shy. And you know, when I sort of got this house, I just wanted a safe haven. I don't record at home. I don't have cameras coming to my house because I feel like this is where I feel safest, if you know what I mean. You know, and it's important for me. I have like 100 questions. Feel free to ask. Okay, I'm going to try again to pick up. There's so many of you guys, so I don't even know when anyone is on board. Let me just try and pick out something. How do you reckon with someone? I was trying to read your question, but I couldn't. Let me say that again. How do you reckon someone can promote their music and themselves? I'm a big fan of selling your markets. Like, sell your market like your life depends on it. People will say, oh, she's so loud. Oh, he's doing too much. But listen, they are taking notes and taking lessons. Sell your market. Tag everybody you need to tag. You know, they might not say it immediately, but don't give up. I think the problem that most of us have is, I've said this before, we're quick to look for quick results. You know, if something's not working out the way we want it to work out, then we get frustrated, we get tired, and then we feel like, oh, I'm just going to abandon this. You can't keep abandoning every dream. You know, sometimes you have to give it some time. When I started my YouTube, looking at views, clicks would have broken my morale. Do you understand? Because it's like, nobody's even watching. But you have to keep doing it. You have to keep doing it and keep applying yourself and sell your market yourself. Start with your family members. Do you understand? Put it on your WhatsApp. Put it always everywhere you can see it, and keep pushing. Just keep pushing. When did you finally say, I'm enough? I don't understand that question. Maybe you want to ask it again. Hi, Fumi. How are you? Guys, really, this house tour thing you were asking for. Okay, maybe I'll think about it. How do you get content for your blog post? I think I can refer to myself as a very creative person. I don't like when things don't seem organic. So even in terms of social media influencing now, there's so many paid posts on my page that a lot of people wouldn't even know are paid posts, because I feel like once people know you're advertising, they sort of tune off, if you know what I mean. So it's important for you to make it as organic as possible. Find out what your community likes, and then repeat those things they like and try to make it better. Say, for instance, if you look at your feed or your page or your blog or your website, look at the stories that had the most hits. Look at the videos that people watch the most. What did you talk about in those videos? That might be where your gold is. Look at pictures that had the most likes on your page. What do you think they like the most about that picture? The scenery, colors, feel, print, things like that. That's how you grow your community, so that you realize that, people will tune in more to see more of that content. Do you know what I mean? You can help yourself to speak well by what you used to. No, I did say Speak Right, Sound Right. Look them up on Instagram. It's a Nigerian company, owned by a couple actually. They're amazing people, and a number of famous people have been to that school. They're great. I'm not even gonna lie. They are amazing. Do you know how to cook very good? Tell me. To be honest with you guys, I just don't like to cook. Like I don't think it's a bad thing that I don't like to cook. I just don't enjoy being in the kitchen much. I feel really exhausted. I feel smelly and I'm just tired. So I don't like to cook. That's it. Shout out to all my South African people in the building. Absolutely loved your book. Read it again. Thank you so much. I just checked Speak Right, Sound Right on Instagram. Okay. So send them a message and tell them I sent you. Yeah. And hopefully you can, start on your amazing Speak Right, Sound Right career. I don't regret joining. How did you start off finding yourself? I am a writer. Let me see what you said. I write on lifestyle. I honestly want to grow. I think that's a very broad question. How did I find myself? I went on a self journey. Like everyone, I think it's important for you to go on that self journey. That's the hardest journey you would ever go on in your life. It is hard. I'm not lying. You have to literally look yourself in the mirror, tell yourself the truth, because sometimes only you can really tell yourself. You know what I mean? Friends will tell you things they think you want to hear, but only you can tell yourself the areas you need to work out, your strength, your weakness, things you think you can improve on, and begin to ask questions. You see, you have to be curious. I have a curious mind. I tell people, I'm always asking questions. I'm always finding out more ways to keep my mind occupied, because the danger of having a curious mind is it's also a very fragile mind, and you have to watch what goes in to your mind, if you know what I mean. Alrighty, let me see if one more person should ask for a house tour. You guys, I love South Africa. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. You all are awesome-tastic. I hope we get to do this again. I'm a script writer. I send you a DM. Let's ask about my script. Feel free to send it, but I don't advise writers to be quick to share their work. Just because you feel like you don't have the audience yet, your work is important to you. I don't really advise you sharing your scripts that you've written for a project without an NDA in place. It's important, because you don't want a story where you have this idea, someone else runs with it, and then it becomes, oh, I had the idea first, if you know what I mean. Just because you don't think you have the community that you need doesn't mean that your community would not grow. I haven't seen Toke repeat clothes. I do. I just don't take pictures when I do. Okay? I do. Why not? Come on. Give us your... You guys are really, really asking for this house tour. Why? So I'm reading the book Secrets. I'm not done. Tamisa sent it to me. It's absolutely interesting book. And I think it's one of those books that everybody needs to read as well. He's also sending me something about unfucking yourself. or something. It's another book that I can't wait to read as well. Please don't pick me. Was there to come on here. I'm a fan though. Okay, I wouldn't. How do you grow your Instagram business page? I think I've answered that question above. I'll say it again. Keep looking at those things that gets the most hits, yeah, and keep doing those things. So the pictures that you think people enjoy the most, the videos that you think people enjoy the most, keep expanding that kind of content. That would help you to retain your community. You know you love your home fragrances. You should check out. Okay, send me some. Everything's just going, guys. I can't really see it. It's going. So I think I'm going to go off now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Next week, I can't believe we're at home for one more week, guys. I really miss traveling. I really, really miss working. I mean, it's not like I'm not working right now, but everything is just slowed down, and it's really annoying. Guys, it is. I can't even lie. Happy birthday to you. Who's your birthday? Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys had an amazing time. We'll do this again. One more call. Okay, let me see if I can find somebody. It's a bit of a challenge trying to